Well, hello, Aries, and welcome to Mystic Door Tarot. This is Barb with your weekly tarot reading. Now, if you are new to the channel, welcome. And if you're a regular, welcome back to the channel. Now, keep in mind, these are general readings. Take what resonates, leave the rest, and you might want to check out your rising or moon sign for additional insights and information. So let's dive in and see what the cards are indicating for this week. And let's first see what's coming through. What crystal for Aries? Which crystal does Aries need for the week? Okay, and we had Peridot fall out. Life lessons. You can break free from recurring negative patterns by praying to know the lesson and blessing they contain. Usually when we have a difficult time, it is a life lesson, and acknowledging what you've learned from it that can break you from the pattern. Like, for instance, that comes right up is, I always fall for the wrong guy. Well, take note of that. Break the pattern. What do those guys all have in common? All right, let's see for direction. The Enchanted map. What do you got for Aries? Ooh, sad embrace. Wow. Yeah, that was just an example in regards to, maybe always hooking up with the wrong guy, the wrong girl. But we have sad embrace. Aries, I'm picking up that something that you were hoping for and wishing for is just not coming through, at least not at this time. Something could be coming to an end. Maybe it's run its course. And the lessons learned here is pushing you on to like a new path forward. So there could be something that's ending, and that is for your greatest, highest good. So it's kind of like a blessing in disguise. It can be in reference to a relationship. It could be not built on trust, and it's meant to end at this time. So if your expectations weren't met, you certainly could have a sense of loss, sadness, expressing these kind of emotions. Whatever the loss that this might be referring to, let go. Just experience the feelings so that now you can heal and move on. So there could be definitely a pretty emotional life lesson that's coming in here. Definitely can be a relationship that is just simply not working out. Or when you came together in the beginning, you were on the same page, so to speak, and now you've grown and you're going off in different directions, and you're recognizing that something's, a life lesson, something that you wanted to experience on your life path journey is taking place, but it's no fun at the time that it's happening to you. But let's see what Archangel Michael has to say. Maybe to help you out. Well, trust in divine purpose. The experience has divine meaning. Healing will come. Know that you are on a path of growth. Well, that is definitely these cards. These oracle messages all go together. Whatever it is that you, hardship or sadness or something that has run its course, ended, certainly could be relationships, but it can pertain to other things. You have to trust that you needed to learn the lesson to break free from negative patterns that keep happening over and over again. It has meaning. There will be healing, and you're on a path of growth. It's setting you up for the next thing that you need to be on. It just doesn't feel good at the time. So it could be a missed job opportunity, making things harder for you. It certainly could be, a relationship breakup. It could be losing a job for some of you. But it's setting you up for what you're meant to do. So messages, guidance for Aries, please. What's coming through? What does Aries need to hear? Some hope and inspiration for Aries, please. All right, we have the Six of Cups. Really kind of thinking back, strolling down memory lane, thinking about your childhood, Aries. Something that happened during that time. Something is really sparking. Could be something that you always wanted to do, or when you're a kid, what do I want to be when I grow up type of thing. You might be switching careers. You might be tapping into that inner child and going for it. The universe has, a way of pushing you towards your divine purpose, as it says. So the cups is feeling all of this kind of energy, going through and experiencing this life lesson here. But then 6 represents you're on the right path. So it's all about pushing you in the right direction. So something might not have been meant for you, and now it's over and done with. We have the Queen of Coins. This is the Queen of Pentacles. So Capricorn is showing up in the fire readings, being that strong, stable, maybe go-to person for some kind of assistance or help. Could be someone that you can talk to, but it's also an energy of gathering up your resources. Could be remembering something from your past that you're like, well, maybe I should go for that now. So gathering up those resources, getting through the healing process for some of you. Trust in your divine purpose. But it can be a Capricorn that's helping you with these resources as well. What else do we have for Aries? Look at this. We have the 10 of Coins. This is the 10 of Pentacles. Money coming your way. You gotta find the key. You find the key to it, and it's going through this blessing in disguise here. It's pushing you, putting you on the road that you were meant to. So 10 of Pentacles coming out, giving you something, being able to be financially stable. So for some of you, it certainly could be money coming in. It could be an inheritance. It can be a job switch or change. There's so many people that have the potential to lose their job to AI coming in. So you're gathering up your resources and lining up. You don't want to learn that life lesson, but being fully aware. And I'm picking up something that you wanted to do when you were a kid, and you're saying, why not now? And there's money to be made with that. It's definitely putting you in the right direction here. What else is coming through for Aries? We have the 9 of Wands. And again, this is kind of in conjunction with life lessons. All these wands in the background is everything that you've experienced. So you have battle scars. You've been through enough, like maybe breakups, different jobs that didn't work out. But this is something that's coming in, I feel, is going to be long lasting. You're breaking free from any kind of pattern or what's been happening to you over and over again. So with the 9 energy, there's a little bit of reflection here, taking a moment, taking a rest here to kind of go over everything so that you're not repeating life lessons, or patterns, I should say. So giving a lot of thought to, with the Wands energy, your energy, Aries, it's what gets you excited, especially in regards to a job. It also could be, new ideas coming in for meeting new people, like-minded people you have a lot in common with. It might be somebody that you end up hooking up with. And we have the 2 of Wands. And there's that key again. Interesting. Because the 2 of Wands, that's the key, so to speak. As soon as I said that, I was like, okay. But the Two of Wands can be, it's this or that. You're kind of like you have a couple of options, in regards to possibly something that you did or wanted to do. I keep picking that up. That Six of Cups is what you dreamed about doing. It might have been a childhood dream that you always thought you were going to do. It's about really listening to your intuition here. And we see the third eye chakra is really lit up here, gathering up those resources. So if you always like to paint as a child, let's say, that might spark your creativity and inspiration. So this is all your experience. You're kind of like mulling over, what do you have? What do you bring to the table? The Ten of Coins is a beautiful card. What we all strive for, that financial stability and security. So there could be something on the horizon. You've got the Two of Wands, which is making that choice. Trust in divine purpose. You're on a path of growth. But you can only pick one, so you have to make a decision. It could be some kind of partnership, a union. So certainly this could all be in regards to relationships. It's too many cards. It's the last message coming through for Aries. We have the Nine of Cups. Oh, that's beautiful. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment, something that you're truly longing to do, finally being able to break the pattern, negative pattern, blessings coming in. So this is certainly an indication of wish fulfillment, something you always wanted to do, something you dreamed about maybe as a kid. So beautiful card and energy finishing up your reading. You're going to get your wish. You're going to feel tremendously fulfilled. You're listening to your intuition. You're getting through all of this energy of something that might be over and done with. You're working through those feelings. What do I want to do now? What am I qualified to do? It's something that's going to bring in financial abundance. So the key is you have to make a choice here. Getting your wish. All right, let's see what the final message is for the week. All right, Aries, light. Without the dark, we'd never see the stars. All right, Aries, that's the messages for the week. Thank you so much for joining me. Sending you love and abundance. Have a great week.